Hey, what's up, guys? Killer Queen memes the dust. I'm sorry if I sound a bit weird. Um, I've been having sinus problems today. And today's gonna be less of a formal video. I usually write scripts down, but I felt like with this I should talk about it from the heart and not read a script. I've made several mistakes throughout this channel's run. And I want to apologize for those. I have talked about people who I have considered friends, instead of just keeping it civil. Now, I want it to be known that when I'm saying this, I'm not talking about any of my usual commentary videos. The Sun's Icons, the You Number One Anime Guys, those type of videos. I'm not talking about those. I'm talking about my video, the first Joe Bros podcast, where I talked about second status, and the latest Joe Bros podcast as of the time of this recording, where I talked about Deadbolt and Vegeta. I've recontacted Deadbolt a few days ago, and I've settled all of my problems with him. We both agreed that in the situation we both made mistakes, and we both apologized to each other, and he apologized to my girlfriend over how he acted. And after that, after a bit of reflection, it made me think that it's wrong of me to be making these videos about people who I've considered close friends. I don't want to do it again. I'm not going to be making any more videos on people who I've considered friends. Even if we go through some trouble, if we go through some drama, if we have a nasty breakup of a friendship, then I'm not going to still make a video or anything like that, because what's the point? There's no point in really what I've done, and it's uncalled for. Ultimately, in these situations, it should just be about being an adult about it. With the other videos I've made, there's the argument of criticism, and I will stand by those videos. I don't think there's anything wrong with those ones, but my ones on people who I knew personally, those ones, there's no point in me making them. There was no point. I should have just been an adult, and I should have reached out to them and settled things. I think in all of these situations, we can all start acting more like adults and handle them in a situation in a way that we should handle them as adults. And some people may have a problem with that, and that's fine. But I'm going to stick by what I said, and I'm not going to make these videos anymore on people who I know personally. I hope that I never have to be through something like that again. I hope I don't have to go through personal drama again, but it's part of life, and it will happen. So I don't want to make a video on stuff like that. Not anymore. I'll wait a while, keep my distance, and I'll try to reconnect with them. And hopefully they will accept my proposal to continue to be friends. Now, if something like this happens again, like I said, I won't make a video on it. That is, unless I get attacked first. If someone takes some shots at me, I'm not going to stand around and take it. I would prefer if, in a situation like this, the other party, simply waits and then contacts me, and we work things out like adults. But if that's not the case, then I won't take the shots being fired towards me. So, when I contacted Deadbolt, he admitted that some of the things that he did was wrong, and some of the things that I had done was wrong, and we both apologized to each other about those things that we had done wrong in the situation. And he got me back in contact with Vegeta, who I aired my grievances of what had happened. I told him the problems I had, and he apologized. And we mainly, a big topic of it, worked out the whole raid of my server thing. For those who don't know, somebody raided my server after that whole situation and used that situation as the reasoning for doing so. They weren't sent by them. The person was just really, really autistic or something, and decided to attack my server for no real reason after hearing the story. Admittedly, it was a bit stupid of me to think that he wouldn't know about the story, that he wouldn't get some kind of biased perspective of the story, because all of the sides of the story was bias. The podcast that I did was only one side of the story. It was my side, and maybe two sides, actually. My side and Glim's side. But we're missing the major points of the other contenders in that situation. We were missing the side from Deadbolt. We were missing the side from Vegeta. And we're missing the side from Violet. So the video didn't really do much, and I don't want to ever do those type of videos again. I don't want to potentially put myself, somebody else who I care about, or I don't want to put them through the stress of needless drama, and I don't want to potentially ruin a friendship over some petty drama. And the whole situation was petty. Even with the second status stuff before that, it was really petty. And I do want it to be known that me and Deadbolt are friends again. Me and Vegeta are friends again. And of course, me and second status are friends again. We never really got, and the last time we did get into, I guess, a tussle was that podcast. And I already informed all of you that we had worked things out. And I wanted to make it known now, because I never did it publicly. I did it so privately with a conversation with him, but I want to make it public that I am sorry, Second Status, for that video. It was uncalled for. And likewise, I want to apologize for doing the podcast on you too as well, Deadbolt. I assume you're going to be watching this. And to anyone who thinks that this is a mistake of some kind and I shouldn't be doing this, you're free to think so. But I encourage you to see my perspective, and I encourage you to think about this as rational adults. Thank you.